whiskers.
No, they were saying that I already had some whiskers.
Uh-huh.
By right, I'm supposed to be like this for 2 weeks.
Exactly.
Every 2 and 2 weeks is a different look with Benji.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're young. It's a young thing. When you passed 7 years old, then you're like, okay.
Clean shave all the time.
Clean shave. It's one look, no matter what it is.
70. I don't see a lot of men over 70 with a beard.
Harold was saying that he saw One-Eye Willie. No, One-Eye Willie. He's too much. I was telling him, you get your own YouTube channel, I'll be a follower, brother. Guaranteed. We'll be watching you, man. You should.
Mm-hmm.
You and Maria.
I know, that would be
Doing
nice.
something, cooking at home, whatever it is, brother. I'll watch. I'll be your follower.
Exactly.
I'll subscribe to you, man.
Also, a lot of people have been asking us about things about Azores, about like the money, what they should bring for money, and when they go there on vacation. If you guys are podcast people, Louis has a podcast, Azores Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
It tells you everything you need to know about the Azores. If you're a camper, where to camp, all the islands, different things about the islands, what money to bring, what car rentals, like the car rentals, how much they charge. I mean,
he goes through a lot of
everything.
We'll put your little nugget right here.
Yeah, so
Information, you click on it.
if you guys need any information, go. And he also, if you're not into podcasts, he also has a website. I believe.
The best thing about podcasts, you get to listen at your own pace, your own time. That's awesome.
Yes. It's very, very informative, especially for people for the like Azores, and not just St. Michael. Like he does Seda, Fayal, he does all the 9 islands. So just to
Put a heads up on that.
Exactly. We don't mind answering, but there's some things that people research and that we just know what we do versus what
What's one of the questions they were asking you? How much they should bring? A lot of money. Yeah.
How much they should bring?
It depends. It all depends. Like, okay, how are you doing? That's what it counts. How much are you making it? You're okay. Are you worried about your bills? If you're not worried about your bills with anything, everything is up to date, go all out. Go to dinner every day, going out to dinner. If you go all out and you go to dinners every day, it's about 100 euros a day that you can spend. And that's living comfortable there.
Yeah, without the hotel.
$100 a day, Yeah, of course, without the hotel, without the rent a car. I'm just talking about spending money.
Like between breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Most people, when they're on vacation, they don't eat 3 meals.
They usually bring about 1,000 euros a week.
Yeah.
You do 1,000 euros a week, you're living like a king there.
Yeah, you do. But no, they were asking, like, should they bring cash? Should they already convert their cash? Or should they bring a credit card? That way that they can charge everything. But there is, most credit cards charge 2% or something like that. The bank there also charges that 2%.
You're going to pay no matter what.
Yeah, either way. So it's either you want to, and the conversion is like you lose money because our dollar is not as much as the euro is. So whatever the euro is at that day, that's how much you lose. So it all depends if you want to lose it all at once, lose it slowly. I don't know. Like, there's all kinds of things.
Go by me. Listen to me. I have a lot of experience.
Exactly.
Trust me. 1 week, $1,000. 2 weeks, $2,000. 3 weeks, $3,000.
But should they
just spending money?
But should they bring it already?
Yes,
exchanged?
I say at least.
Exchanged?
Well, if you know you're gonna be there for 3 weeks, well, see, we have the bank there.
Yeah.
If you don't have a bank there, yes, you're gonna be there 3 weeks, $3,000. Take $3,000 with you.
Dollars or euros?
Euros. Do it already.
Okay, so already converted.
Yeah, already converted. It doesn't matter because you'll bring it back to the United States. If you're with Bank of America, Sovereign, to whichever banks you are, they'll take it back. They'll take the euros.
Yeah.
Exchange the euros. Have the euros already in your hands because you're gonna need it for the taxi. You're gonna need it for. There's always that thing there. Now, the rent-a-car, you can pay the rent-a-car straight with your credit card. You can pay the hotel straight with your credit card. Things like that. It doesn't. Like Sandra was saying, even now, if you want to pay the restaurants with your credit card, you can. There's a lot of Almost all restaurants take credit cards.
Unless you're going to a little place. I don't know of any little place. Everything that they take it. So
you should have no problem.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to bring cash, it's fine too.
Yeah.
If
but you're gonna need cash for the taxi unless you grab the rent-a-car right from the airport. Because if not, you need a taxi and you need to pay him with euros. He's not gonna take dollars. If he does, he's gonna charge you more, and then it might be a lot more than in dollars. So or Canadian.
Yeah,
whatever.
and a lot of people, they usually rented cars outside from the hotel. They get it cheaper. But the funniest part is, by the time you pay for a taxi to go to that other place, and you need a taxi to bring you back from the other place to the hotel, to the airport, it runs you almost the exact same thing. In other words, if you're getting a rent-a-car in the airport itself for 35 euros versus outside you're going to get it for $30, 30 euros, it's going to run you. I wouldn't. No word of a lie. I would rent it out a car right from the hotel itself. The airport, I'm sorry.
Just grab it right there.
Right there, grab it. Here's your keys, sir. You come back. Here's your keys. You're done. You know, just like here, like if you're grabbing a car from here, they're just as advanced as here.
Yeah, they are.
Now, if you got somebody there that you know, that's totally different. They can go pick you up at the airport. Of course, those are other ways of doing.
But you also need to reimburse them too, because things are tough there unless they're very well off and you don't need to. But I mean, most people, when you ask them to go pick them up, they're already okay, praise God, because gas there is expensive. Oh my God, gas there is a dollar something each. A
liter.
A liter. There's almost 3 liters to a gallon. It's a lot of money compared to the money that they make there. It's so. Another thing,
you guys will
look out for them.
Yeah, it's always good to bless.
Bless them, and I know most people from here, from Canada, they all do. And that's why they don't mind going to pick up people, because they know.
They know at the end there's always shady like this.
But I also think you should bless them at the beginning. I think you should bless them at the beginning. Because, I don't know.
Give a little at the beginning, a little bit at the end.
Yeah, because I mean, those people they're good-hearted people. Okay, maybe you might think okay, they don't do everything right, but they're good-hearted people. They will go out of their way for somebody. Okay, some people might say, well, it's with interest that they're doing it, but who cares? They still do it. Interest or not interest, they still do it. That's really nice of them. They go out of the way for Americans or Canadians. When they go there, they're very hospitality people. I honestly have to say that they love people.
Yeah, they have awesome setups. Yeah. They're this is how it is. They really go to the stores and ask for, let's say,
credit, right?
Some sort of a credit, and say, listen, I got guests in my house. I need food. I need this. And the people, they bonded together, and they give them their handouts, and they know when the Americans or the Canadians go back, they usually throw them a little gift on the side, and it pays everything off, and everybody is happy.
But instead, the way I look at it, instead of the stress of having them do that, because poor things, they have to go and ask, they have to put their life out there, saying they don't have it to take care of somebody else. Instead of doing that, just hand them out before. That's my opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion for the day. That's my opinion. And then bless them before. And then if you feel like you want to bless them after, bless them after.
And a lot of them, even if you bless them in the beginning, if you really pay attention, that stuff, that money that you gave them, it'll come back to you.
Yeah, they'll invest it all back in you.
They'll invest all back into you.
Yeah.
They'll go get even more sweets, more stuff. It's not like you're gonna see it.
Yeah.
It's
not like they're gonna take it and run and not think of you
all
anymore.
right, let me go get my nails done. No, you're not gonna see that.
They're not that type of people.
Yeah,
they're
you're
just
not gonna see. If you bless somebody as soon as you get there, they're gonna even bless you even more.
Yeah.
It's gonna go right back
They
to
do.
you.
They might not take you to restaurants and stuff like that, but they'll take you to your house. They want to feed you.
Yeah.
You ever go to a Portuguese house, man? They always want to feed you.
Yeah, they got food.
That's their thing. That's what they can give. So they love to give what they have. I mean, that is like awesome.
There it is. There's the word of the day.
Oh, 10 minutes. Oh.
The word of the day for you guys. My love.
All right, you enjoying?
Yeah, very much.
Exactly. We can't record when the thing is going on, so.
So far, so good. Yeah.
We're at the thing, so.
It's really good.
First hour. So what time is it?
Interval.
3 o'clock?
No,
So
interval.
we're in the intermission.
Intermission.
Yes.
But good.
Yeah. It's really
It's a
nice.
pretty good size. I'm gonna record a little bit so you guys can see. It's really good to talk about that way nobody thinks that we're not recording. Just look over here. Yeah.
Strictly prohibited.
We were recording ourselves.
Yes.
We were talking to the phone. That way nobody can. There's nothing against us filming us.
True.
There it is. There it is.
I think we have another hour.
Jason June. Amy Hughes. Emily Pan.
I get the tip jar.
Para que viva de una pena, no te olvida. Y para que sufrir, para que viajes la vida, hay que vivirla. Nada le voy a reír, voy a bailar la boca viva. La vida es una voy a reír, voy a danzar. Mi casa me dice, pero mi casa me dice que no vete porque tengo muchacha, porque tengo muchacha de 15 a 20, allá arriba, allá arriba, allá arriba, allá arriba, allá arriba iré, yo no soy marinero.
It needs to go louder.
So slowly.
You have a speaker at home.
To